So this is the Lenovo Ideapad 100, and this is the version that's equipped with an Intel Core i3 processor and 8 GB of RAM memory. It gives you the impression that this computer, for a cheap price, might actually do day-to-day tasks in an adequate manner. I bought this thing maybe a couple of days ago, and it left a very memorable impression in my mind, and I think I will remember it long after I have returned it to the store. And why am I saying that? I'm not going to go over the specifications of this computer. You can find those on the web, but I will tell you and I will show you why probably 99% of you will consider returning it after buying it. Now, if you actually start Googling that model name, that model number, you will find that many people who wrote reviews or feedbacks on it, they do complain from the sound system, saying that it's almost impossible to hear anything and completely impossible to record anything. So I'm not going to waste your time telling you how the DVD drive is a bit crooked and it wasn't installed properly. I'm not gonna spend much time talking about the limited connectivity. It has only 2 USB ports, the weird place of the power plug, and also the fact that Lenovo probably would like to see everyone stop cutting their fingernails, because frankly said, if your fingers are maintained and you have proper hygiene habits, there is absolutely no way you would be able to press that power button, which is number one, weirdly located, and number two, yes, it requires you to have grown fingernails, fully grown fingernails, in order to be able to start your laptop. I'm not going to talk about the touchpad, which really, as many of the reviewers said, it's a miracle to behold. I've never seen a touchpad like that. It sometimes records a click, sometimes it just sits there and you're tapping on it and you're wondering, are my fingers too cold? Am I not applying enough pressure? What's going on here? But this is all completely outshadowed by the amazing sound system of this laptop. And when I say amazing, I mean a total piece of crap. And today I'm gonna show you how it performs. Now mind you, before we start, I'm recording this with my very limited Nexus 7 tablet. So this thing has minuscule speakers and it can still outperform the Lenovo 100 speakers. Not just outperform them in terms of quality, but I found the other day that when I tried to Skype with someone, I couldn't hear the person on the other side just because someone 3 meters away actually had music playing at 30% volume on the Nexus 7 tablet. Imagine what piece of crap this sound system is. But I'm not gonna tell you any more about what I experienced. I'm going to show you and you will be able to hear the difference. Alright then, so let's try playing some music on this thing. Now, before I start, I want to tell you that the tablet that I'm recording the video with is situated halfway between me and the laptop. So now this is the volume at 25%. Once again, the tablet that I'm recording the video is situated halfway between myself and the laptop. In other words, its microphone should sense my voice and the sound coming out of these speakers equally. Waste your time more. I know you couldn't hear anything. Now the same song, 36% of volume. Alright, so now we're gonna go to 50%. So volume control is at 50% now. Let's see whether you could hear anything. next thing I'll do, I'll actually pump up the sound up to 75%. Now the volume is at 100%. This is the maximum you could get out of those speakers or a speaker. Okay, so probably now you were able actually to hear that tin sound coming out of that computer. Now what I'm going to do next is I'll play another video on YouTube that has actual speech so that you would decide whether you'll be able to distinguish what people are saying when they talk to you. Here we go.
We will try to address the many aspects of your vacation there. We will discuss and show you the amazing, the good, and the few bad things you should expect should you decide to spend your holiday there. The purpose of this video is to help you make your choice. Once you do, to get you prepared for your experience. And after all, to help you enjoy your vacation, concentrating on the nice experiences the place has to offer and successfully avoiding.
So what I will do next is I will show you how the microphone of this thing works. Before buying it, I read many reviewers saying we couldn't simply Skype with that thing because, well, the other side could not hear us even when the microphone was at 100%. I didn't believe that, and today I regret it. So now what I'm going to do in this experiment is I will actually take that tablet and lean it directly against the screen of the laptop. Therefore, the distance between myself and both microphones will be almost the same. Then I'll start recording both with my tablet and both with Lenovo Ideapad 100. I will say the same phrase. I'll say it quietly, I will say it with a normal voice, and then I'll say it loudly, and especially for Lenovo Ideapad 100, I will actually yell it out at the end. And then I will play you the recordings from both devices so that you would be able to see the difference. Alright, let's start. Alright, let's do this. So, before we start, I just want to mention that I went into the microphone settings and I increased the microphone sensitivity to 100%, and I also raised the microphone boost to maximum. So this is the most you can get out of this microphone. End of story. So now we're going to say the same phrase several times with different voice. Number one, we're going to say it quietly. I'm going to whisper it almost. This is how the microphone of Lenovo Ideapad 100 performs. This is how the microphone of Lenovo Ideapad 100 performs. Now we're gonna say it a bit louder. This is how the microphone of a Lenovo Ideapad 100 performs. This is how the microphone of a Lenovo Ideapad 100 performs. Now I'm gonna say it with my normal voice, as if I'm talking to someone over the phone or Skyping. This is how the microphone of a Lenovo Ideapad 100 performs. This is how the microphone of a Lenovo Ideapad 100 performs. Let's raise my voice a bit. This is how the microphone of a Lenovo Ideapad 100 performs. This is how the microphone of a Lenovo Ideapad 100 performs. And now I'm really gonna raise my voice. This is how the microphone of a Lenovo Ideapad 100 performs. This is how the microphone of a Lenovo Ideapad 100 performs. Alright, this is it. I hope this video will be useful to everyone who is just like me and who tends to dismiss many negative feedbacks from users, thinking that these are the guys who just don't know how to configure their computer. Now, maybe the microphone could get a little better if you downgrade to Windows 7. I read things like that. Maybe not, I do not know, but I'm showing you how this machine performs when you purchase it and when you adjust all settings available in Windows 10. So now I have to rush and get my money back before it's too late and I get stuck with this piece of equipment that I really have no use for.